Hello guys, welcome again to other live stream. So today is very interesting actually. Why? Because first of all, I gotta stop it. Yep, I gotta stop it. And here actually you can see it, right? Here was the trade. Let me show you here the trading panel here. One moment. Let me connect here. Orders history. I think yes here. No, sorry. Okay, never mind. Okay, let me. I'm gonna check this later. Let's start with the technical analysis for Bitcoin. Okay, first of all, here, Bitcoin. Remember, last time Bitcoin was here, yes, and the projection was like this, right? So like this, right? Why? Because in that moment we had bullish divergence forming in 4-hour chart, and also I was looking for a potential buy signal forming here, as long as the MI55 was expected, right? So what I did here is like, well, I had a long position here, yeah, something like this, right? Something like this. I'm looking for maybe a potential break, yeah, breaking the previous low here. I mean this low here, yeah. And what happened after that? Well, I gotta stop it, right? As you can see here. Yes, I mean, I gotta stop. Always when we are trading futures, we have to use a stop loss, always. Because if you don't do it, for example, you are thinking, no, it's gonna recover, whatever. Well, now instead of losing maybe, I don't know, it depends, right? Or your position, the size of your position, but maybe that small loss could be a huge, massive loss, and maybe very, very difficult to recover in the future, right? So that's why risk management is the most. What happened here right now here is Bitcoin, actually, as you can see here, the volume, the volume, technically speaking, Bitcoin was bearish based on the volume here after we saw Bitcoin breaking the OBB, as you can see here. In my experience, usually you will see, right, in many times, not this case, right, a bounce here, and this bounce is gonna be, it could be something like this, right, testing the MI55, and after that, massive leg down. So in this case, actually, no, just actually the price, the volume is very healthy, right, it's following the price. So that means the price is crashing, volume is crashing too. So the thing here is like now Bitcoin broke the MI55. As you can see here, we have this confirmation. What does that mean? Well, Bitcoin is bearish right now, broke the uptrend, as you can see here. So right now, Bitcoin is testing the one of the biggest area of this range, as you can see here. Is a lot of support in this area, a based on volume profile, of course, right? Between 20K and $19,500, as you can see here. This area is a key level here. Why? Because if Bitcoin breaks this area, $19,500, I would say, Bitcoin will hit 16, 17K again, very fast, actually. I can say very, very, very fast. From there, potentially new lows. The reason why I'm saying this is because, well, we have a new signal right now. Well, first of all, here we don't have a buy signal. If you're thinking to buy here because, oh yeah, holding forever and ever, yeah, I mean, you're an investor, maybe, of course, fair enough. But as you can see here, the slope even is getting worse, as you can see here for curve. So there is no buy signal, there is no bullish average, there is nothing actually. We have here a 4-hour chart. We don't have a bullish divergence anymore, as you can see here. It's just a crash. Technically speaking, there is nothing here I mean, for longs, of course, not for shorts, not my game right now, because I didn't short. I was looking for longs respecting my system of trading. What a potential continuation of the uptrend. As you can see here, Bitcoin is there is no bullish divergence. There is nothing here. So the most important thing here is right now, I mean, I am looking for right now here is if Bitcoin can hold this area between 20K and 19,500, around this area. As long as Bitcoin is holding here, and also we see all the weekend Bitcoin is holding this area, potentially we will see a bounce. Now it's up to you, right? It's up to you, but for me, I am looking just for shorts. Starting today, actually. I am right now in scalp. I am scalping for 1-hour chart, just a bounce here. Yep. And actually, I'm gonna close very soon. This trade. Very, very, very. It's like very small scalp, as you can see here. Let me show you here. We have a small bullish divergence forming here in OBB, and ADX is gonna turn negative here very soon. So maybe around $20,000, 200, 100, whatever. I am scalping this area a little bit. But the thing here is like, you are thinking, yeah, Bitcoin will the question is Bitcoin gonna crash more? Yes. Why? Because, well, remember, every time when we see Bitcoin using ADX, right, crossing the 17 level, and from here, is when we have a very strong rallies to the upside or to the downside. In this case, now we have ADX positive here. We have continuation for this sell signal here is continuation. Not my best signal, of course. I am not saying short right now here. For me, it's not a short. This is not the moment to start thinking, oh yeah, Bitcoin short 100x because Bitcoin will go to zero. Of course not. Because technically speaking, right now, Bitcoin is testing the last area of support, as you can see here, the last area. When I say last area is because this level, my friend, is a key level in macro time frames. Let me explain. If I show you here the weekly chart, well, I have terrible news for you. Terrible news for you. The reason is because, well, we have confirmation of two things. First of all, this weekend, yes, it's a fact, it's gonna happen. We are gonna have a sell signal in weekly chart. We have a bearish divergence in weekly chart, breaking the previous low here, as you can see here, breaking the previous low here. Here in this level was the MA55 in one-day chart. So I have terrible news for you. Bitcoin got rejected by the MA55 weekly chart plus a signal, and the worst thing is this. The monthly chart, we can say finally Bitcoin found resistance by the MA55 in monthly. Yeah, the last hope in monthly is if we see this month, I mean the next 10 days or 20 days, yes, of this month, a bounce here, and Bitcoin somehow is about $23,000 or $24,000. But this is looking like resistance. And the last hope for Bitcoin, as I said before, we have to see a bounce here, very decent bounce here this month between 20K and $19,500. If this area breaks, my friend, if this area breaks, 16, 17K will not hold anymore, and you will see the next level should be around $10,000. Yeah. Now, remember what I said here. This could be a phase signal. Let me just fix my indicator here because I am not using the default values. Oh, let me do this. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. Let me show you here. Okay. This one cannot. It could be a phase signal. Okay. So the thing here is like with this pullback, because still in monthly is a pullback, right? What I want to see for a clear reaction is I want to see Bitcoin breaking $20,000, $19,500. So that means this area in one day chart. Yeah, let me show you here with volume profile. I will show you here. As you can see here, this one is the most important area of volume. As you can see here, this is the last hope of Bitcoin. So you're bullish here. Yeah, technically speaking, you have to see Bitcoin holding here for maybe one week. I think 1 week I would say, and from here holding all the month, and from here a bounce to maybe 24K. Now, because probabilities, right? Probabilities. What I think, what is gonna happen? This thing is gonna break down. Yeah, it's like this. Okay. It's gonna be like this. And why I'm saying this? Well, because at this point there is no bullish divergence in one day chart. Bitcoin in curve is destroyed. It was destroyed, totally destroyed, as you can see here. So the slope is negative here. And the most interesting here is like the ADX is positive. As long as ADX is positive in one day chart, no thank you, it's not with me. I will not buy. I don't care if it's testing this area of support, technically speaking, right? Why? Because that means the momentum is still to the downside. Now, remember, the reversal patterns are like this. Let me explain here. Now Bitcoin crash. Okay, perfect. So Bitcoin crash here, broke the MA55 here, and is testing this area of support. Okay, perfect. Now, the last move to change the trend, well, for me, actually, it's enough. It's just to see this bounce, yes, and technically speaking, testing the MA55 again, and after that, Bitcoin is going to zero, right? Honestly, I think even this move potentially will not happen. Why? Because right now looks like Bitcoin is playing, well, the macro time frames. This one, the MA55 sell signal here in the weekly chart, and also here in the monthly reaction by the MA55 too. Now, The most important chart right now is the monthly for me, the monthly. Why? Because, as I said before, if we see this month, March, Bitcoin breaking 20K, 19,500, there is a extremely good chance, a very good chance actually, to see Bitcoin at 10K this month or April. So I remember what I said last year. I said the Q1, I'm expecting a bounce because it was very easy setup here. Actually, I posted that in my investing channel, in the private channel, where we had in the past, right? We have this bullish divergence forming here, yeah, all this way, like this, and I bought in a spot at around 16, 17K, and I closed everything around when Bitcoin was around 24K. So now I think this already play out, yes, and also technically speaking, we have a better divergence right now. We have the opposite setup right now. We have a better divergence in weekly chart, testing the seller line here, and getting rejection here. So Bitcoin looks like, yeah, it's about to hit 17K in weekly chart. The question is, okay, double bottom, right? I know that, right? My biggest concern for Bitcoin right now is if Bitcoin is crashing too fast right now, yeah, and just the sell signal is about to fire, actually this week, that means there is a very good chance Bitcoin will break 20K and 19,500. There is a very, very good chance. Why? Because the momentum. That means this has a lot of momentum to do something like this, right? Something like this. So all this process here, when it's crashing here, is doing this, well, Bitcoin is in danger. So let me show you some examples, okay? Here, for example, here in 2021, here in weekly chart, remember, we have just a few times in the year this signal, yeah, in weekly chart. Last time was in 2021, November. Remember when I said in 2021, careful here, because we have a massive bearish divergence here, from this point and this point. And also OBB, remember, OBB is showing me a massive bearish divergence all the way down here, and I said careful here because Bitcoin will not hit 100K. Actually, I was in short here at 66,600, and from there, well, now you know, one of the best bear markets actually. The 2021, 2022 was amazing actually, very easy to trade Bitcoin in that time, very clean, very clean the bear market. Now, technically speaking, we are still in a bear market in weekly basis. Yes, we are still in bear market. You are new here because usually when the market is moving, suddenly many people, they come to my live stream and they want to know what is next. Let me tell you something. The white line here is my dynamic support resistance. So it's very easy to understand. As long as the price is above the MA55 here, yeah, in weekly basis in this case, it could be like a potential uptrend or downtrend, but always when we see a bounce here, always the speculation is going to be to the downside, because I cannot predict the future, I cannot see the future, and it's just based on the probabilities, right? As you can see, it's working again, and plus, my biggest concern is we are going to have this sell signal very soon and in this weekend, yeah? So, well, the momentum is going to be like this, right? So the average time we have to wait for all this setup to play is from, for example, November 2021, and the next buy signal in weekly chart was in March 2022. How many months? Around 6 months, 5 or 6 months. So if we are going to have this setup, potentially, yes. So April plus from the next, this buy signal to the next buy signal is going to be when? Around 5 months. Well, maybe summer, around summer, I think. I mean, I'm talking from the sell signal to the next potential buy signal in weekly basis. So that is my concern, because Bitcoin is crashing too hard, very fast, without respecting any support. I mean, in lower time frames. So, okay, I'm closing my scalp. Perfect, good. Okay, good. So Bitcoin has a lot of time to, well, keep dropping. Now, remember here, it's very hard for me to be extremely bearish as long as I see this potential buy signal forming. But remember, this could be a fake signal. We don't have confirmation, right? If we see the close below 19,500 this month, game over, because this is gonna be the first fake signal in the monthly basis for Bitcoin. And for me, makes sense. Why? Because I know, maybe you are new here in this live stream. It's like always when you see Twitter, very sophisticated people said, Bitcoin will hit 100K, 1 million, 500K, right? In 2 years, right? I strongly suggest don't follow that kind of people, right? I am not a YouTuber. I'm not saying you have to follow me. No. The thing here is what we are doing in this live stream 3 times per week is, well, we are realistic, okay? Bitcoin will not hit 100K, yeah, maybe in years, yeah? Now, let's talk about facts here, okay? One thing is what I want. For example, I want to become a millionaire. I want to see Bitcoin at $1 million in 2 years. Other things are the facts, okay? The facts are this. Let me tell you something, because actually now I know there are new people here. If someone told you Bitcoin has been in a bear market, yeah, maybe he's right, but maybe it's because he's watching one day chart or maybe weekly chart. But let me tell you something. In the monthly basis, monthly chart, that means in the last 12 years, Bitcoin has never been in a bear market, never. Yeah, let me show you why. Because this, as you can see here, since 2012 is just pumping and pumping, right? You see, it's a clear uptrend. But let's talk about the facts. Every time when Bitcoin is pumping less and less and less, right? Let me show you here. From this point and this point, 60,000%. From here, 12,000%. From here, around 10,000%. So I think now 1,000%. As you can see here, the momentum is losing. Every time when Bitcoin is pumping, is less and less and less. So the thing here is, like, technically speaking, that means in the monthly, Bitcoin is losing steam, is losing power, yeah, and is reversing actually the trend. Now, let me show you here, because as I said, I know there are new people here. We have new people here. So when you see the white line here, every time when you see the white line, do you realize something? Every time Bitcoin in the past found this line as support, right? I mean, Bitcoin up was in a very massive uptrend, crash here, and after that, consolidation here for maybe 6 months, and after that, massive bull run. Here, testing here, consolidation, and after that, massive bull run. Testing here the white line, and after that, massive bull run. And now, what happened here? Bitcoin broke in 2022, right here, the MA55. Exponential moving average MA55 in the monthly basis. As you can see here, Bitcoin crashed here and now bounce here, trying to test this and break it. That's why I said to all of you guys, for actually now a couple of years, I think. No, yes, a couple of years, I think. If Bitcoin gets rejected by the MA55 because it's the monthly scale, that means it's gonna take maybe 6 months, 1 year. Bitcoin will hit prices like you cannot imagine, right? Yeah. I don't want to tell you the price right now. Why? Because I don't want to scare you. Step by step. If I see Bitcoin 19K, yeah, breaking in March, $19,500, for example, imagine you see Bitcoin at 18K, 17K in March this month and closing in April, there is a very good chance Bitcoin will hit 10K. Now, if we see this, yeah, if we see this level, yeah, this is the level I was talking not one month ago, 2 years ago, in 2021. Yeah, I said Bitcoin will hit $69,000 around there. I wasn't short. My target is between, first of all, 20K, second, 14K, and the last one is going to be 10K. Why? Because based on the price action, I use price action, no indicators. Yeah, you forget indicators, right? There is no volume here. There is no volume here. Where is the volume for Bitcoin? Where? Is the only place to see the volume is here. I mean, we see the volume is here. You see, between $11,000 and even $6,000. Honestly, for me, if we use price action with Confluence here, well, I see more Confluence is around $9,000, 500, $10,000, 11 around this area. Now, in average, in Bitcoin, every time when we have this like crash or bear markets, you want to call it. For me, I like to call them like retracement, macro retracement. So we have in average 85%. Now the interesting thing here is like a Bitcoin. All the pullbacks you saw here, they were just pullbacks, no bear markets. Why? Because bear markets, they were in the weekly chart, yes, looking nasty, right? 85%. But all of them, they tested the ME55 in the monthly. So that means in the monthly, they were just pullbacks. Something like this, right? Something like this. Just pullbacks, 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 you see? But for first time, this is not a pullback anymore. No, the question for you is, I am not saying like I am bearish. Technically speaking, I am not. I am realistic. If Bitcoin crash 70, 85, 86% in a weekly pullback, imagine what could happen if we have, well, actually the first bear market in the monthly, right? So with this atomic weekly chart, yeah, like we have in here in weekly chart here, is about to fire, right? The sell signal just this week, yeah, and Bitcoin just crashed $5,000 like this. There is an extremely high probability Bitcoin will break this level and you will see 17K testing here. Now, if we see that, for example, this week, I don't think so, maybe I don't think so. Maybe yes, because I saw many times, I saw a couple times Bitcoin crashing just 3-4 days or 1 week like this in the coronavirus crash. Here in 2018, I was there. So in just 2 weeks or 3, just crashed like 50%. So remember what I said here. In average, every time when we have this sell signal here, in average, Bitcoin crash around 50%. Yeah. You can do it. I mean, you can open your chart, you can add this indicator and you can do it by yourself. But here in average here, from the sell signal here to the bottom here to the next buy signal is 51% from this point, and the next buy signal is around 47%. As you can see, it's around 50%. So that is the thing here. Like if we have this right now, this sell signal soon coming here next week, and Bitcoin right now is at 20K. So 50% less from here. Let's start around 21K, okay? 50% is around, well, let me show you, 10K. Remember, I am not saying Bitcoin will hit right now 10K. That is the target I am looking for, yes, in the long term, right? Why? Because we are technically speaking in a bear market. You see, testing the ME55, crashing. Testing the ME55, crashing. And remember what I said like 1 month ago, my technical analysis for Bitcoin in weekly chart was like this, right? Let me show you here. Remember Bitcoin was here. Yes, let me do that here. Okay, good. And I said my technical analysis like this, right? For you it's looking very strong, green, powerful to the moon, 30K, 40, 50K, right? No. This was my projection. That's why I got wrecked. I mean, not got wrecked. I got to stop it because I was looking for at least one more bounce before of this. But as you can see here, right now, my weekly technical analysis, well, it's very good actually. Yeah, my win rate actually in macro time frames, because I am a swing trader, is decent. It's decent actually. When people they were calling here 100K, I was shorting here. When Bitcoin said, no, we are still bullish, I was shorting here. I was shorting here. Oh my God, beautiful. Now here, I didn't take any. I wasn't short here at $24,950. I closed at $23,000 around there. Why? Because I was looking for the outer leg up, and there actually was my setup for my beautiful short, looking for maybe actually this price action. This time it didn't work. I don't care. I cannot complain because in general, so far so good. This bear market has been very, very generous with me. So now what is next here? Well, let's talk about the macro timeframes for the USD dominance. Remember, we are using the USD dominance as a contrarian indicator here. If you don't know what is the USD dominance, because maybe you don't know, well, the thing here is like how much USD is in the markets, right? I mean, people, they are moving. Every time when you see this dominance in pumping, in uptrend, you will see Bitcoin crashing. So that means people, they are selling, right? They are accumulating USD stable coins, right? USD, they are accumulating this. If you see this think in downtrend, that means they are buying altcoins or Bitcoin, whatever, right? And I said, like, I think 2 weeks ago, no, not even 1 month ago, and I said, okay, here is, one moment. Okay, whatever. My technical analysis was here, when it was testing the MI55 here, and I said, hey, my friends, this is like this, right? I know you don't see it because we'll go to zero right now, but look at this. It's like this, and after that, what happened? After 1 month or two, we have a fresh buy signal here, weekly chart, as you can see here, yeah, and volatility is expanding. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see potentially a new high here. And it's going to be interesting because if we see something like this, finally, after 2 years, finally, I will have the best setup for potential longs for Bitcoin. Something like this, new high here, bearish divergence, and all the way here, other bearish divergence here, maybe in summer. So it's green, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful right now here. And one day chart, let me show you here. This is continuation. This is not, of course, the trade was from here to here, right? And after that, what happened? Breakout here, that is beautiful. ADX positive here, volatility is still decent here. We don't have better divergence here. OBB is, the volume is amazing. So that means very bad news for Bitcoin, because that means Bitcoin will keep crashing. Now, let's talk about the total two, because I want to know what is happening right now in total two. As you can see here, well, this asset here, the total two actually broke the MI55 here. Yeah, now this is going to be resistance. Potentially, if we see a bounce, this is going to be the resistance. And after that, it's going to be like this, right? Testing here. And after that, like this. Now, pay attention here, because the volume also is garbage. It's garbage here for all the altcoins. If we see the weekly chart, what is this? Yeah, we are going to have a sell signal, yeah, this week. And you see this crash right now here. It's just, the party is just starting, okay? This time, as I said before, I have to be honest, I didn't short the top. I was shorting the top. I don't know. I don't care. I was shorting so good last year, so I missed it. This shorting. I mean, I was shorting, yes, but I didn't keep my short. I was looking for at least one more bounce before, but never mind. So the thing here is like Bitcoin. Yeah. Well, what I can say. Good luck with you are holding, or you are thinking, oh yeah, Bitcoin to the moon. As I said before, this year is not going to be that super bad like 2022, but still it's going to be bad. 2024, I think, is going to be the best. No. One thing here, my friend, don't mix time frames. There is no shorts right now. No shorts. I mean, you want to short, is your money. You want to do whatever. You can do whatever you want, right? But at least in my case, no shorts. No, thank you. If you want to short this thing, you will short after you see a bounce. When you see a bounce, test in the MI55 here, and after you see the test here, the potential sell signal like this, right? Like this. And here, my friend, you short, not when it's crashing. No. You understand? Because, oh yeah, short here 100x because it's red. No, you will get wrecked. You have to understand, like, well, I don't know. You want to learn my system. I never short when it's doing something like this. Actually, if I have to right now to do something, of course not now, maybe not tomorrow, maybe this weekend, I don't know, I will start looking for a bounce. A bounce, and I know that bounce is gonna be a sell opportunity. Let me show you here with an example. Here we have this, for example, here in this point, yeah, we have this area on confluence here, and let me do this here. As you can see here, we have a potential buy signal forming here, and also is testing the the volume profile here, the highest, the strongest area here in 4-hour chart. So the projection is gonna be testing the MI55 to what? To keep falling, right? So if I open a long position here, I will manage my risk, always manage my risk, and looking for this setup. That's it, not to the moon, not to 100K, whatever, right? Just like this. After that, what happened? Well, I will have to wait. Okay, good. You see, it's testing the MA55 here. So that's it. It's over. My trade is over. That's it. Okay. Oh, but from here we'll go to 1 million. No. You are trading futures. You have to be realistic with your trades. Okay. So here, what happened here? The prediction is to the downside. You see? Okay, got it? Okay, it's based on probabilities, not because I can see the future. It's just probabilities. My setup in 1-day chart, if I apply the same rules here in 1-day chart here, when it was here, what is this? Is testing the MA55, right? Testing the MA55 to what? Yeah, my prediction always is going to be like this because I have a trend. The trend is my friend and I respect my friend, right? So it's like this. The only way to change my mind here is like, okay, I'm going to open a long position here because I don't know exactly what is going to happen, right? Just based on the probabilities. I have some bullish divergence here in micro time frame. Like it was in forward chart, I think, in forward chart. Let me show you here. Yes, here forming a bullish divergence potentially, yes. So I said, okay, so because this is the MA55 here in 1-day chart, so I'm gonna speculate always is gonna be like this. So if I want to open a long position here, okay, I can open my long position here, but I will manage my risk always, right? So for example, like this, actually I did it, right? I did it in my previous live stream. Let me do it here, one second here. First I open here, I open my I don't know, something like this, because it's a 1-day chart. That means I will have to wait maybe 10 days, 10 days, and maybe my target will be maybe the previous high. Okay, good. If the trend is still to the upside, right? Because if it's gonna break, I don't care why, because okay, I will manage my risk. In this case, what happened? Well, you know what? Bitcoin crash and I gotta stop it, and that's it. Instead of I lose maybe just this a small amount because now, oh no, you know what? I'm gonna just keep adding to my position. The other thing you are doing is just increasing your losses. Okay, so that's why risk management is the most. Now you're thinking, okay, sure, right now here. No, of course not. Why? Because I said in the beginning of this live stream, Bitcoin right now is testing based on the volume, the strongest area of support right now here between 20K and 19,500. And this level is the key level, my friend, in the macro timeframes. If this level breaks, you will see 16K and maybe 10K in a couple months. So that's why I have to be careful here. I am looking for potential bounce maybe next week, but that bounce should be a sell. Okay, that bounce, something like this. Bounce here, potentially, where the MA55 is going to be here, and from here to 0. Okay, because I have to respect right now the trend. The trend is the trend in 1-day chart is to the downside. The trend in weekly chart is to the downside. Bitcoin got rejected in monthly chart. You know what I'm going to do? Maybe other 6 months short in Bitcoin. Amazing. Well, let's see. Now I know people say, oh, okay, 17K is a very strong support. Maybe. In the moment when we see Bitcoin at 17K here, if I see bullish divergence, if I see something that is telling me actually, yes, it is, maybe I will consider to buy again here and maybe looking for a potential double bottom. But I have to see the price here first, and after that I can tell you. Right now, the only thing I can tell you is like in the next 3 months, well, actually I said it like 2 weeks ago, well, you will see the market in red. And one thing, actually someone asked, say, it's very interesting, why the icons, they are not crashing like Bitcoin right now? Because the party is about to start. Let me show you. For example, here we have near in weekly chart, and many of them, this week they will fire a sell signal. You see, very soon. That's why. Let me show you here. Sell signal is forming here. So when you see the sell signal here, well, I think the path is gonna start for all the pairs out there. Okay, so let's continue now with the SP 500 because the stock market, I think, is I said I think in the last live stream, if Bitcoin will break the uptrend in 1-day chart, maybe it's because the SP 500 is garbage, right? Is garbage. Okay, let me show you here. Okay, first of all, here what I said, not in my last live stream, I said it like 2-3 weeks ago, right? I said, okay, guys, here, I know you are very bullish here. This is to the moon. And also because I know many YouTubers, YouTubers, they love to do this kind of shit. And I don't know why they have thousands of subscribers. And in my case, I have just 500 subscribers. Amazing, right? I think the biggest difference is because I don't create my thumbnails with a mean face, like a stupid face. And also, I am not saying like this, right? Well, I will show you here. First of all, here I saw many influencers, many TikTokers doing these kind of things, right? You're doing this, my friend, because I know you're new. Maybe in this live stream, I will tell you something. They scam you doing this. Oh, you see, it's breaking my line. Wow. My influencer I follow on TikTok, because at least he's expert, right? He said, it's breaking this one. Okay, so the target should be, because they like to do this, right? It's a falling wage or it's a falling something, right? Whatever. Oh, you see, something like this. They like to connect some dots like in their imagination. So they say, oh, you see, the target should be, oh my God, you see, new highs, right? 4,000, 5,000, whatever. Because the line is breaking, right? Long position. And I said, okay, fair enough. If you like to do that, very good, right? Looks like you don't have any experience. So this is like this. That's it. It's over. That's it. Why? Well, let me tell you something. YouTubers, people without experience in the markets, they will tell you like this. This is my triangle. Whatever, right? This is my triangle, right? This is my triangle. If my triangle breaks to the upside, the target should be, oh, wow. Let me see. Let me see, is 4,600. If this triangle breaks to the downside, yeah, $3,300, right? So that means they will be always right, because in the next video, doesn't matter what the price is doing, they will be right. As I told you, as expected, remember? I think sounds familiar, right? So if you want to be a real trader, I have very bad news for you. This is garbage. Second, you can do something like this or this, okay? Real traders, what they do? They build a system. Maybe you want to follow news or whatever you want to do. The thing here is I invite you to delete one arrow. One is to the upside or to the downside. Because if you want to make money, is to the right side, in the right side of the chart, not in the left side of the chart, okay? In the left side, we are experts. Oh my God, we are the best traders. But in the right side, we have nothing here. So that's why we have based on probabilities, whatever you're using. In my case, I built a system of trading is the way how I actually trade, right? Based on the probabilities. I don't care the news. I don't care the Fed. I don't care whatever they said. I don't care. Okay? So here, since like 2-3 weeks ago, no more, I think, sorry, it's like this. Yes, here I said this is to the downside. Okay, why? Because, well, my system of trading is telling me, first of all, here is testing the 55, breaking, testing the 55 here, but the problem is time. There is not enough time to see this thing breaking, breakout, right? So it's gonna be like this, and you will see downside, right? Of course, the volatility is very low. We will have to wait months, maybe. What happened after that? Well, let me show you. Breaking the M55, sell signal ADX negative, so that means it's still to the downside. Targets in the long term, it could be, I am looking for $3,700. Now, if this area breaks, you will see new lows. The thing here is like the monthly. Let me show you the monthly here. The monthly, the MA55 is around, let me show you here. I think I'm going to change my chart here. One moment. Yeah, okay. The monthly here is around, the MA55 is around 3,600. Technically speaking, I am looking for that level to be tested around there. And also potentially, right? Potentially, if we have the confirmation of buy signal here, potentially this level could be a key level. Yeah, maybe potentially a buy opportunity, maybe yes. But this thing here is like this, okay? The projection is like this, okay? And not today, 3 weeks ago. Okay, it's not because, as I said before, I don't have superpowers. I am not an Avenger. Based on the probabilities, I take losses like you. Like, I seriously, many years ago when I started this thing 10 years ago, I got wrecked. You have no idea how I got wrecked. Yeah. But instead of wasting my money, my time just following, I mean, influencers, Twitter, TikTok, whatever. I decided to invest in myself, and I started learning. Actually, just I shared this just a few times. I got a mentor, very good trader in that time. He told me many things, and one of the most important things he told me is like, don't listen the media and build your own system of trading. Back test your systems, and after that, you follow the rules. Follow the rules, okay? And that's it. Yeah. So right now here in the monthly, yes, I am looking for sell signal. Yes, as you can see it in the weekly chart, but in the monthly, remember, if you are new here, time is extremely important. Time is extremely important. If you are trading and you are buying, for example, oh yeah, let's buy, I don't know, Bitcoin 14,000, right? Because I heard in the news it will hit next month 100K. Wow, 100%, right? The thing here is like people, they want to buy, they buy Bitcoin, and they want to see everything pumping next day. The question is, what kind of trader you are? Are you investor? Are you trader? Are you a scalper? What are you? What kind of trader you are? So timing is very important. According to my system of trading, 1 month chart, for example, this one is for 1 year price action. That means, if, for example, if you buy, let me do this with Bitcoin because I think it's easier. If you buy Bitcoin right now, for example, right? Because we are gonna have a buy signal potentially, right? Next month, if Bitcoin doesn't break the key levels I said before, you will have to wait maybe after this buy signal is confirmed, right? We will have to wait around 1 year. Do you understand what I mean, right? 1 year, yeah? For example, if we have the buy signal here, yeah, something like this, right? It's not exact, right? Because even Bitcoin just could crash even more. But the thing here is, as long as the buy signal is present here, you will have to wait around 1 year to see the results. You see? If you buy in weekly chart, yeah, looking, oh yeah, I want to buy following weekly chart because, I don't have time, I am working, I have family, whatever, right? So weekly chart is for you. Maybe you want to buy right now, and maybe in the couple months you want to cash out. Okay, perfect, very good. So in average, you buy in weekly chart, of course, following my seasonal trading, you will have to wait between 2 and 3 months. Okay, you see the timing. So watch this. If I buy, for example, here, well, this is what was not, for example, here, right? I bought here at 16K, 17K. I bought in December. Okay, December, January, February, and now it's March, right? So 3 months in average, and after that, what happened? Finally, we have the results. You see? It's here. Okay? So if you buy in 1 day chart, what is this telling me? Well, around 10 days. Okay, so if you buy, for example, following my system of trading, and you buy here, for example, with this buy signal, right? Let me show you here. Here, yeah? From the buy signal to the sell signal is in average around 10 or 15 days around there, something like that. Let me show you here. In this case, 1 month, but actually this is an exception, but many of them is just around in average 10 days, right? So if I buy here, I know potentially here I will have to wait maybe more than 1 week. You see? So the thing here is like people, they buy and they have no idea what they are doing. Let me tell you something, my friend. Hope is not a plan. Okay? I believe Cardano will hit $10. I believe Ethereum will hit $10,000. All that kind of things, all that mindset is garbage in the markets. It's garbage. It's not, you cannot use the word I believe. It's better you said, based on the probabilities, based on you want to follow fundamentals, it's up to you. I don't care fundamentals too. But based on probabilities, based on this data, yes, regardless of my feelings. I love Cardano. I love Solana. They are the best. Yes. And Solana crashed, right? Very hard. And Solana crashed from $200 to $10, $8. Yeah, amazing. Beautiful, right? Okay. Remember, this is about psychology of trading. 70% all the I mean, you can be very good trading. You can learn my system of trading. If you want it because it's free, you can do it here. Of course, I have a Discord group where I have my private channels where actually traders, they are using my system. We are sharing our technical analysis and we are learning all together, because also I am learning too. Every time when I talk with you guys, I have the opportunity to improve myself in some way, because of course I take losses like you, like many of you, right? The thing here is that in the long term, of course the returns are much better than my losses. The thing here is like, you can understand my system of trading, you can learn this, but if you don't change your mindset and you cannot control your emotions, well, maybe the problem is not the system, the problem is you. You see? That is the biggest difference. So that's why I don't consider myself as YouTuber. I actually not. I am not. I am very bad actually doing this. But I love trading, and I really like sharing my experience in the markets. Okay, so let's continue here with the Nasdaq. Okay, I'm gonna continue with the Nasdaq because the Nasdaq actually was very interesting last time when I saw it here. As you can see here, we have the weekly chart here. Let me show you here. Weekly chart, sell signal is about to fire, so the party is about to start. Okay, so you are thinking this crash is enough? No, my friend, it is like this. Okay, the next 3 months, all the markets, they will be in red. Okay, the next 3 months. So be ready for this, because one thing here, if you are using DCA, I strongly suggest you have to learn how to use DCA, right? Learn how to use DCA. No, it's not just I will buy $500 every month because a TikToker said if I buy $500 every month, I will be a millionaire in 20 years. That is stupid. Okay. Okay, guys. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I want to check altcoins, other stocks. Please let me know. Okay. Let me see the comments. Dan, hello, welcome, Dan. Social Bebo. Yeah, I know you are very happy. I know you are very happy. Yeah. Hello. How do you look? No, I said no shorts right now. No shorts. Okay. You will have to wait for a bounce. Okay. First, after we see a bounce, it depends on the time frame you are watching. After that, you can consider to enter in short. Could you look at use 100 when? Okay, yes. Okay, let me see here. Let me see here. One moment. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Okay, in weekly chart is to the downside. It's like this. Yeah. In 1 day chart, let me see here. It's testing the ME55 here, but I mean, fair enough. Okay, good. The good thing here is like the ME55 in the OBB is breaking the volume here, as you can see here. So there is a very good chance this area and it will not hold anymore. So potentially in short term you will see a bounce, yes, but I would say that bounce is a short. So even with this, you will see a crash. The crash will be maybe around 11,400, around there. If you are in short right now, maybe you are, I would suggest just protect your entry and keep just your position open. Okay, so let me see. Okay, also, okay, let me see. What is this? Okay, good. Okay, let me see here. 1 day chart is bearish. Yes, it's still in sideways here. Auto test to maybe 127. And let me see the weekly chart. Weekly chart here is bearish actually. It's bearish actually. I am looking for maybe 120 to be tested in weekly chart. Let me continue here. Ethereum BTC. Okay, let me see here. Okay, volatility contracting here is the same thing. For me, the only way to see this is like this, right? It's like this. We are gonna have potential buy signal, not yet, maybe in a couple months, but as long as holding here the ME55, I cannot be bearish here. And also one thing here is the volatility. Volatility is contracting. Oh my God, it's contracting here. This thing is gonna move very, very hard. Right now, at least the next 2 months, I will go sideways, and as long as holding the ME55, I will start looking for maybe let me see 0.08 around there, and to the downside the previous low around this area 0.05. But right now, as I said before, my arrow is to the upside. Okay, to the upside. That's it for now, at least couple months. Okay, so let me continue here. to the moon. So YouTubers, yes, YouTubers, they make money, I think, selling things and just scamming people, I think, in my humble opinion. One of the things, like, for example, right, I think I could have more followers if I do the same thing like them. Like, I do my thumbnails like this, like I have like doing stupid faces, or saying, the next hidden gym will hit 100x or whatever, right? Or whatever. I could do that, but I have dignity. And also I consider myself as a professional trader, actually, because as like you, I take losses, but I have dignity. I prefer quality than quantity. Mhm. So all the guys who are here in this live stream every three times per week, and they are in my Discord, actually I am very happy. Why? Because I can see they want to learn and they are improving themselves, and that's very good. Sadly, is just few people they do this because it requires discipline. Many people, let's talk about facts again. 90% of the people in crypto, especially in crypto, they are just gamblers. Moon boys, they want to make money yesterday, right? But trading is like any other career. You wanna learn how to trade. It's like you want to study to become a doctor, engineer, whatever. You will have to put time and effort to do this. So okay, so let me see here. What, you are not super? No, I am not. Believe me. I mean, 2022 for me in 2021 was amazing here, because actually you check my profile here in TradingView, my chart here. Maybe you are new here, potentially here. I said here a long time ago, right? No, in 2021, you can see the my profile there here. When Bitcoin was here, yeah, and I said my arrow is like this, yeah, it's like this, around 47,000 here in weekly chart, and in the monthly we see this. You will see 20k, 14k, and so on. So believe me, in that time, I was in many discords. They blocked me because I start posting like, a Cardano will crash, all the market will crash. They call me boomer. No, you're crazy, blah 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 blah. Okay, yeah. Now looks like I was right? And it's not because I have superpowers. No, it's because I have a system of trading and I respect my system of trading, right? That's it. Okay, good. Let's continue. Okay, so funny, yeah. What million token is holding strong. Okay, million token garbage. Okay, so also Tesla. Okay, Tesla. Okay, very good. Tesla. Let's do that. Tesla. There is just one YouTuber, like, actually I respect. It's very good. The name is Alessio. He is actually very good, very good. The only thing is he's using Elliott wave theory too much for me. It's not. I was using Elliott wave for 3 years and I learned in a very difficult, very painful way. Is garbage. Yeah, I mean, saying like, oh yeah, we have 5 waves, something like this, right? Oh yeah, 5 waves like this, A, B, C, like this, and it will hit 1 million. It's like you are trying to be Nostradamus, right? It's not good. Okay, the thing here is like, this is like this, and that's it. Testing the 55 here, yes, like this. Zero line to be testing here right now. Here you will see a sell signal forming here, and well, open your chart and you can do your own back testing here. Sell signal here, yeah, sell signal here. What happened here? Well, let me show you here. Sell signal here, like this. Sell signal here, like this. Now, sell signal here again. Again, like this. And now what is next? What do you think is gonna happen? To the moon? No, it's to the downside. I am not calling for new lows. I am saying Tesla in the next 3 or 4 months is gonna be bearish. Okay. Of course, we are gonna see bounces in 4-hour chart, in 1-day chart maybe, but in general, weekly chart, as you can see, is like this. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. Hello, a long time no see. Can you check? Yeah, of course, no problem, Anton. Yeah, no problem. Welcome again. Okay, so let me see. Euro. Okay. Okay, so let me see here. Euro, right? Today chart and weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart is like this. That's it. It's not today. I mean, I said it is like 2-3 weeks ago. Yeah, it's like this. It's gonna break the MA55, of course. So in some point you will see 0.99 again tested. And now here into the chart we have the volatility contracting here. Volatility, that means what right now here is about to fire actually potentially a buy signal here. Potentially, yes. But the problem here, okay, let me show you here. The volume profile is telling me right now here, this is the most important or critical area if you want to be bullish. Technically speaking, you're right here. Potentially could be a buy signal here, yes. But respect higher time frames. If higher time frames are telling you it's not bullish, it's not bullish because it's not bullish, well, I will wait. I will be careful here. If you are gonna enter here a long position because you want to enter because today chart is saying to the moon. If you want to, you can do it, yes, but manage your risk. Because in my case, right, when I see higher time frames printing sell signals like this, 1 day chart, 2 day chart, 4-hour chart, for me, they are a sell opportunity. Okay, so be careful with that. Don't mix time frames. Okay, so Tesla to zero. Yeah, maybe not zero, but at least other test to the previous low, maybe yes. Thank you, Kyun, right? Sorry if I said your name wrong. One thing, Elevate theory is that they always change their. Yes, the thing here with Elevate theory, because remember, maybe you are new here, but I wasted 3 years of my life doing Elevate theory. Believe me, I bought many books. I still have many books. The thing here is like not mistakes. Let me change this. It's not a mistake. It's I learned many ways how not to trade. Okay, thousands of RSI, ADX, stochastics. I did everything in the last 10 years. So the thing here is like Elevate theory is like this, right? And let me show you here. I remember this. Sorry, one moment. Here I remember this projection because it was not mine. It was from one guy. He was, I am very good with Elevate theory. He was saying, Bitcoin is like this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like this, and he was saying something like this, right? Something like this. One moment. Let me do this properly. It's ABC correction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 was like what? Like he told me a long time ago, like $200,000, and they like to use Fibonacci levels and these kind of things, right? Something like this. So he was saying this, but the thing here is like many Elevate traders, they post like 5 counts. For example, this one is the count number 1, and the second one is like this. Is like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, and the other one is like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. So basically, they are telling you the same thing. Like my arrow, it could be to the upside, to the upside, to the downside, or maybe in this case sideways. So that means I have no idea what I'm doing. You see, the only way to see Elevate, I found Elevate theory useful. It was in higher time frames, for example, in the monthly. No, I think I did it in weekly chart. Yes, in weekly chart. I will share with you just this count. It's not very popular. I will do it with Bitstamp because actually Bitstamp is better for me. I got better results here. Yes. Okay. Let me do it here. Well, this is my technical. You see, this is the technical analysis I posted like 2 weeks ago. Okay. So the thing here is like if we have the Elevate theory here, let me show you here. This is way number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and this one could be ABC correction, where it's like this one. It could be like this: A, B, and C. I know you don't like it, right? But that is the thing. That is the Elevate theory, the Elevate count. I did it like in 2018, 19, I think. So far it's playing right now, but I don't care because I don't take seriously this. The only thing I am telling you right now, for me, in the way theory, I respect it. You are making money with that kind of things. It's very good. In my case, it was just wasting time. Okay, so let's continue. What is that? Okay, let me see. Oh, all the professional traders I know, I don't know many. They are not using LOA theory. They are using probabilities. Is this one? It's oil, right? Okay, good. Let me see here what we have. Okay, more than 1 hour. Okay, good. Okay, I will stay here maybe, I will be here maybe after 5 minutes. Let's see here. We have bolus divergence forming. Okay, no, it's too late right now. Okay, the thing here is like, let me show you here. It's still to the upside, still. But in couple months, you see the solid line testing here, and this thing is still below the 55. The prediction is going to change, and it's going to be to the downside. So right now, at least 1 month or two, it's still to the upside. Why? Because the ADX is negative here, and also the momentum is still to the upside. Okay, still looking for maybe 85, 90, maybe yes. Now let me see the monthly here. The monthly here is testing the 55. I cannot be bearish here because it's testing the 55 here, and also it's testing the major of support right now. Before it was resistance, now it's support here. As long as it's above this level, I am looking for upside. Okay, if this breaks, you will see other test to maybe 45. But honestly, I don't think so. I think it's gonna hold maybe a little bit more. Okay, let me check USD. Japan now, my friend, is super cheap. You are making dollars, I think. It's yeah, the Japanese yen is garbage. It's totally garbage. Look at this. I am very sad to say this, like my technical analysis was correct for Japanese yen, because by the way, actually I am living in Japan. You didn't know that. Let me show you here. I said before, this is like this, right? Remember what I said. I said this is like this, right? This is a bull trap, a bear trap. This is like this, right? And I said it like 2 months ago, 1 month, 1 or 2 around there. And what happened after that? Yeah, I have superpowers. Yeah, of course, right? To the moon right now. You see? So the thing here is like I said, okay, 138 around there. I am looking for the first level to be tested here. Yes, if this breaks to the upside, and it has a chance actually, yes, a good chance, you will see 150. Yeah, so very bad for Japan, very good for the dollar, I think. Okay, so let's continue. Just the dominant skyrocket. Yes. Okay. Okay, guys, more than 1 hour in this live stream. Thank you for watching. Let's talk about a little bit about the recap for Bitcoin. If you ask me what I'm doing right now, actually I close my scalp is in 1 hour, in 1 hour chart. Let me tell you here. The technical analysis in weekly chart is to the downside. That's it. Okay, not today, not last week. Actually, maybe 1 month ago when Bitcoin was here. Okay. I was looking maybe around $27,000, but as you can see here, it's not happening here. Bitcoin is getting rejected. And the last hope for Bitcoin in weekly basis, that means, for example, if for any reason you see Bitcoin closing below $19,500 this weekend, for example, this weekend, it's going to be interesting because you will see Bitcoin, something Bitcoin did in 2019 and 20 when just Bitcoin crashed in just 3 weeks, 50%. It will be very interesting. As you can see here, volume profile is very clear here. Any close below $19,500 in weekly basis, game over for Bitcoin. Okay, you are bullish for Bitcoin. You're bullish. You don't want to see Bitcoin closing below here, because that means Bitcoin will be confirmation, rejection of monthly, weekly, all the things I said before. Now in one day chart, you're looking for shorts. No, thank you. The shorts, no. I didn't take any shorts. Why? Because well, we have here Bitcoin testing, as I said before, the strongest area of support. You're looking for shorts here. It's not smart. You're looking for maybe a bounce, not reversal. No. Just a bounce, something like this, right? Something like this. Yes. To what? To keep falling? Yes, makes sense. Actually, I will do this. Maybe not. Maybe this weekend. I need to see Bitcoin holding here in sideways, waiting for the next move to the upside. Do you understand? So for now, at least in my case, I am looking for a bounce, not for shorts, okay? And that move is gonna be a sell opportunity. That's it, simple, okay? Let's talk about the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart, no shorts, no longs. There is nothing to do, at least with my seasonal trading here, okay? I think now Bitcoin will just start doing this sideways, potentially. Yes, I hope so, right? Because if we see Bitcoin closing this weekend below 19,500, game over, and you will see 16K next week. So that's why I would like to see this first, sideways here. In the moment when you see the ADX negative here, and potentially you will see a buy signal here, something like this, the target should be the MA55. Well, in a very strong trend here like this, should be the MA21 if you are using the moving average MA21 or this green line. By the way, actually this green line is something, it's a small modification of my original system where I will explain next time. So as you can see here, technically speaking, it's like every time when you see the price in the red band, that means potentially a sell opportunity, as you can see here. Yeah, sell opportunity. When you see the price in the green line here, in the green area, potentially a buy opportunity, as you can see here. So right now, Bitcoin is entering right now here in the green zone. It's constant. No, why? Because this area, as I said before, in one day chart is one of the strongest areas of support. So no shorts here, no shorts. I will start looking for your sideways here and bounce, where my target should be the MA55. And after that, to the moon, right? To the moon. Okay, guys, thank you for watching, and see you in the next live stream. If you are in my Discord, in my Discord and also Patreon, you're supporting this channel. Thank you so much for your help. And well, let's see if this year I can reach. I am dreaming, right? Maybe one day I will hit 1,000 subscribers without doing a meme thumbnails for my videos. I hope so. Okay, guys, thank you for watching, and see you in the next live stream.